This is oftentimes what happens with people. Like, you can kind of gently, through reason and logic and just kind of your own exploration of the evidence, end up in a very firmly social democratic milieu. If you just let your emotions and your compassions lead you and you do some, light research, you end up very quickly in this like social democratic space of like, hey, we should provide everybody a dignified life, and labor rights are a good idea, and universal healthcare is a good idea, and high quality public education and transit, and like you can very easily just kind of float gently toward a social democratic milieu. The problem is, when you actually start to try to fight for it, you find out why those policies aren't implemented. If all these policies are so good and there's so much evidence for them and they're so easy to implement, why aren't we doing them? Well, guess what, motherfucker? It's called society. It's called the superstructure. It is called the incumbents of power. It's called money. It's called capital. It is called the bourgeois class. They step on you and you start to get your ass beat. And unless you understand that social democracy doesn't arise from liberals beneficently giving benefits to the population out of the goodness of their heart, but rather their hard-won concessions of a socialist and trade unionist political aggregation that rejects fundamentally the value of the bourgeois class, and you take social democratic reforms as political concessions that are won by having political power and organization. That's how you get social democracy. You're not going to get social democracy by fucking debate lord liberals whining on the internet. You get it because when people start striking, when people start getting to the streets and confronting the cops and winning elections on a socialist platform. That's how you get social democracy. You don't get social democracy by going to fucking some neolib and saying, please, sir, can I have some health care? They give you health care so you don't take their head off.